morning, guys.
I'm good. I'm good.
Scott is just a crap.
I just fell out.
That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Good morning. I'm okay.
That's the highlight of the day already. That's the highlight of my day. Right, there's no way Ride to Happiness will be better than that.
You gotta show my knees.
Anyways, good morning from day 6 here on our big Europe trip. Also, Park 6, Plopsaland De Panne. So I am very excited for this park. There's not much here. There's really only 2 major coasters here. We have Anubis the Ride, a Gershauer launch coaster, and of course, Tomorrowland Ride to Happiness, the crazy Mock Rides extreme spinner. It'll be my first extreme spinner. Very excited. They also have some kiddie coasters here. We're gonna get a ride on first because apparently those get the longest line. So we're gonna head straight to those and get them out the way. And they also have some cool log flumes here. Some cool water rides. They also have a white lightning clone called Heidi the Ride, so a little taste of home. It'll be great. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting park today. Very excited. Scott has been hyping up Ride to Happiness for me this entire trip, so we're gonna see how good that coaster really is, and it's my first extreme spinner. The hair's already flying. It's gonna be a great day. Already kicking it off with the weirdness of this park. So they have this weird, like, I guess Mercedes-Benz themed ride where it's just these kids driving these like mechanical cars. They bump each other and push each other. It's literally just like driving school at Legoland, Florida, but completely unsupervised, just by parents. And you can just get in a car and just drive around this little course. This is so cute, but wow, it's just funny how like in Europe, it's just like go right ahead. Like there'd definitely be like a legit ride here if this was in America. It's so funny. This park too already has some really good theming. It's like really bizarre. It's just like this old like village slash medieval slash fantasy. Look at that. It looks like we got like a Wild West saloon kind of style over here. But then as you come down here, it looks like we kind of get this more European, Victorian style kind of look. It looks very cool. And then you look over here and you got a castle. It's just so weird already and I love it. All right, this kind of sucks. There goes Scott venturing into Ride to Happiness. He's gonna wait for it to open. Apparently it doesn't open, I think, till like 10:30 or 11. Obviously, we just got here. The park just opened. But yeah, they have not sent a test cycle or anything for this ride yet. And the train is sitting in the station. It looks like no one's there. So yeah, probably doesn't open for another 45 minutes, which is fine because I got other stuff to do. All right, we made it to our first ride, K3 roller skater, which luckily has no line. And they're doing 1 cycle, I think. Yep, let's go right now. All right, we kicked the day off here with K3 roller skater. I mean, yeah, it's just a fun little Vekoma Jr. Not much to it, just a basic one. I love the color scheme. The theming's actually really well done here. So that seems to be the common theme here. Every theme is really good. So yeah, time to head over now to hashtag Like Me Coaster. All right, next up here we have hashtag Like Me Coaster, a little Zero Tivoli. So yeah, we're trying to get out the way and it opens in 10 minutes. So we're gonna wait and be the first rider on Like Me Coaster. I love the clearance on these Tivolis.
Yeah, I
None
like it.
at all.
I've got it.
Just came off of hashtag Like Me Coaster. You know, I like the theme of it. The queue line was like also really well themed. Apparently Like Me is just like a band here in Belgium, some like kids band. So yeah, I mean, cool theme. Other than that, just a standard Zero Tivoli rode at Parque Warner. So not much. It was a lot smoother though, I will say that. So definitely nowhere near as bad as one there. But yeah, just fun little Tivoli. Not much else. Heidi the Ride just there. That was fun. It's just the exact clone of White Lightning, and honestly, it was a lot smoother, and there were no seatbelts, so it just had the Millennium Fire restraints, and I personally would take that over White Lightning any day. It ran so much better. Definitely not as fast, but overall, just like from start to finish, just really nice. I love that little theme section at the end too. It's just really cool and unique. So something a little different, but something so similar at the same time. I really enjoyed that. Well, unfortunately, the Drock is down for maintenance all day, which sucks. Because it's our first missed credit on the trip, but it's okay. At least it's just the powered coaster. Now it's finally time to go ride to happiness again. Scott.
What?
Ride to happiness.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Walking up to this thing is just an absolute beast of a coaster. Like the size of this ride, every inversion, every twist and turn, like even this little turn right here. It's like one of the small summits on the ride. It's super high off the ground. I'm shocked how high that double up is. Like that's so much taller than I would imagine. Yeah, this ride is just gonna be insane. It opens in about 10-15 minutes. They haven't sent a test run yet, which is quite weird, but I think that just seems to be the common theme of this park. Here we go. In line now, the ride just opened for a Tomorrowland Ride to Happiness. I know it's just really Ride to Happiness, but I like saying the full name. This queue already is just beautiful. All right, here we go, guys. First ride here at Ride to Happiness. This is gonna be something. And it starts off me with the JoJo roll. And then, this is my most sustained coaster ride. Oh my god. That's really crazy. Oh, this is so good. Alright, here we go. I'm so excited. Oh gosh. I'm like scared to see how crazy this thing is. That's the most chaotic ride of all time. So, Ride to Happiness done. We rode in the back, we rode in the front. I have no words. That's just the most chaotic ride in the world. The inversions are so like it just feels so different. And it's the front, like you get the airtime pops are just messed up, and the intensity, it's so intense. I wasn't expecting that at all. It is really, really intense. And then in the back, like that pop down the drop, lethal, dude. That I really don't know what to say yet. Like I need to ride it more. But man, that's one of the craziest by far. That's one of the most craziest and chaotic coaster experiences I've ever had in my life.
I've ridden this ride so many times, and it doesn't get old. Like, mainly because I guess every ride is different. Every seat's different, every row is different. Every time you get a different spin. And like even the last ride wasn't, like, I feel like we didn't catch a lot of the spins where I would like to have caught them. It just doesn't matter. It's still an incredible ride. And what's cool is like, even on the launch, like before the launch, you see like the second car spins a lot more than the first. Like everything is just different in every row. And like what you said, it is shockingly intense. You don't realize the positives you're about to get until you hit that ride. And man, it's just incredible.
This is Plopsaland theme park food. This looks incredible. I got a pasta dish with ham and cheese. This looks fantastic. Also, something else I learned. Here's all the lists of the parks owned by this company. Obviously, I knew Plopsaland De Panne, the Plopsa Indoor, and the Plopsa Co., but they also own Holiday Park. And the Magdalene Konati in Poland, they have a White Lightning clone too. That's crazy, I did not even know that. All right, here we go. Anubis the Ride. So this is a Gerstlauer launch coaster. So it's not even a Eurofighter. How's it going, guys? And yeah, it's just like a completely different Gerstlauer. So we're gonna try this out. This queue line actually looks really impressive too. So I just came off of Anubis the Ride here. That is the biggest surprise so far of this whole trip. That was amazing. The launch was super intense. The whole ride was just really intense. The air time was really good, like over the top hat on the like non-inverting loop. The hang time was great, especially the barrel roll at the end. That was fun. It was also pretty smooth. It wasn't rough at all. That was a great ride. Like, it really did blow every expectation away because it's like knowing it's basically an exact clone of Daredevil Dive. Like, there's little differences. And that was so much better in every way, shape, and form. That was amazing. I'm gonna ride this a lot more. That was incredible. Alright, Dino Splash. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good flume. That was one of my favorites so far. The double down drop is just really good. I love all the double down drops here. They're always so much fun. And I mean, yeah, it was just a great flume, real classic ride, nothing to complain about. We already completed the park basically, and it's like 1 o'clock. So it took 3 hours to get this whole park done. So I will say, this park is definitely not a full day destination yet. It's definitely a half day, but it's definitely worth the stop for Ride to Happiness and Anubis alone. And I mean, all the water rides there, Super Splash and Dino Splash right there were really good. But yeah, now we're gonna end the day just getting endless rides on Ride to Happiness, so let's go. All right, the current time is 3:02. We're gonna see how many times we can ride this bad boy in 1 hour. Let's go. Rides on Ride to Happiness an hour. 6 rides total for the day. I have never thought a coaster was like too much at one time. We found it. That ride, like, I need a break. I need a nap. Like, that ride's just it's so chaotic. It's one of the best coasters ever. Like, it's so chaotic from start to finish. The best way I can describe it is the whole ride feels like a WTF moment. From start to finish. That ride's just like, yeah, it's like that. It's incredible. Absolutely outrageous ride. Like, start to finish, it's just bonkers. Absolute, true, genuine chaos. It's absolutely incredible. So that's gonna do it for today's video here at Plopsaland De Panne. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow at another one of probably my most anticipated theme parks. But second to Disneyland Paris. This is like my most excited, most anticipated. I can't speak, right? I haven't messed my brain up that much. Most anticipated coaster park, and that is Fantasialand. So we'll see you guys there tomorrow, and never forget to follow the thrill.